looking at right now are before and after pictures of the war in Syria. One is from 2011 and the other is from 2014. Go ahead and flip through them.
There are a lot of cars in a giant building.
And at the top of the first picture, there's it's like a bazaar, and then there's people everywhere.
There's like so many people in the top one, and then there's like only 2 people in here, and it looks like there's a jail cell.
It kind of seems like lively, and then the after picture, is all like blown up and shot and stuff.
There's like a building right here, and then after it just got blown up completely.
That has a lot of destruction. Too much. I think there was a tornado.
That looks like a hospital that just got blown in half. Like all the windows, there's no more writing in the front.
And this just got completely destroyed. Like, I don't even know what happened.
The roof is kind of blown off in the middle, and then all the glass is shattered and everything is like destroyed.
A tank, man.
It is already like a rundown city, but then at the bottom it's all more rundown, and then there's a huge tower in the back and it's blown up, and there's a tank.
On the next picture, there's a tank shooting, and there's a tower on the tower has been destroyed.
Why is there a tank there? Why is it just shooting at random things? Like, there aren't any people there.
This looks like a church place.
Where is this place? Like,
There's like I think it's a well. Is that a well?
More destruction.
Well, there's rubble all in front of it now.
How destroyed is this?
Is it right that children around the world can live and play
In comfort and safety while we live in death?
death and destruction. Well, that is just, it's so sad because they're just kids and they didn't do anything to deserve this, but they're just getting tortured.
How long haven't you eaten? 2 days.
What would you like to eat? Bread?
What are you eating now? We are eating grass. Why does it eat grass?
That's just disgusting. And 2 days. Wow.
That's horrible.
Well, they should not be eating grass.
This is how the first day of Ramadan
Has begun for these children in
Homes, countryside Syria.
blood.
There's blood on this.
Guy's covered with blood. That's a dead guy?
I think that the civilians are going through hard times and it's like really violent.
The cities are being destroyed and lots of people are dying.
I think that basically there are people that are killing each other, and the innocent people are the ones who are dying the most because they're just being innocent, and they might not even know that there's like gonna be a bomb dropping on them, and then out of nowhere, like bam, it just drops on them, and they're all dead.
I think it's like ISIS and lots of problems with like shooting.
I feel that it shouldn't be happening and that it's not good and it's horrible.
If one of my younger sisters would die, I would be mad and sad and angry.
It's really sad because they didn't do anything, their parents didn't do anything, they're just trying to survive, and then there are these people who just disregard their lives and just kill them for no reason.
I feel sad and scared. I kind of think it's wrong.
I think that some countries shouldn't be afraid, but one reason that they might be afraid is that since the recent Paris attacks happened, that 2 of the attackers were in the 100,000 refugees, or 2 or 3 of the attackers. And that's a reason that they might be scared.
They should let some in and see how that goes, and if they're not bad, because they shouldn't be bad, then they should let all the other ones in.
It's kind of mean because probably the reason why they don't want them to go there is because they think that they're terrorists, and they're not terrorists. They're just trying to escape all the violence and find a new life in another country, but they won't let them in because they think that they're terrorists.
By trying to work nicely and trying to get along and try to stop it.
The only way peace can come is that the ISIS people stop fighting and that the government stops fighting.
Syria's civil war is the worst humanitarian crisis of our time. Half the country's pre-war population, more than 11 million people, have been killed or forced to flee their homes. This war has destroyed cities, burned down homes, torn families, and killed humanity. Yes, the very humanity has been killed through this war. Terrorist organizations such as ISIL are killing everyone. The government is also killing the civilians, and the outside forces are no different. The drones and the guided attacks are but affecting the civilians the most. But here is some logic for you all. The West thinks that in order to stop the bloodshed and to create peace in the war-torn Syria, let's bomb even more. ISIL is breeding terrorism, but then so are these governments that are bombing and killing civilians. And when innocent civilians run from such violence to seek refuge, some world leaders and politicians stop the fleeing civilians, calling them terrorists, banning them from having a safe refuge, while all along continuing to bomb their country in the name of peace. Countless children, such as Aylan Kurdi, have paid the ultimate price for this war with their lives. How much more should they suffer? How many more Aylan Kurdis must you see before realizing that violence is not the solution? Love for all, hatred for none is.